podcast, where we, definitely not holiday experts, talk about ideas and then pile them into the nice pile, the naughty pile, and the you kind of did okay pile. Why don't we do some intros? Ajax, why don't you start you up? Have you been nicer this year or a little bit naughty?
Ooh, I think I was in that middle pile right there.
I'm not sure.
I'm not quite sure pile. Yeah,
I'm not quite sure. You just
whatever
said,
pile.
I'm a little bit nice, a little bit naughty. You know,
yeah, I'm in the in between zone.
Kind of in between. Yeah, I can see that.
Who are you?
How about you, Kate? Are you being a little bit naughty, a little bit nice, or somewhere smack dab in between?
I'm very boring, so I would definitely be going into the nice pile. I've been flossing my teeth. I've been eating my vitamins. I've been saying my prayers, going to work on time, going to bed early, making the bed, doing the dishes, folding the laundry. Yeah, I'm nice. I'm expecting all the gifts from Santa this year, including a food dehydrator that I'm super excited about. Alex, where would you pile yourself? Naughty, nice, or in between?
Definitely on the naughty list. Because I eat way too much pastries and chocolates. And it gets around my midsection. And that's not good for you. No. I'm not being good to myself. That's naughty.
That's possible diabetes right there. Anyway, let's get to our topic at hand. Ajax, why don't you tell our good listeners what our topic is this week?
So this week, we are talking about ideas for holiday decorations. This could be Christmas decorations. This could be just regular old seasonal decorations. This could be Kwanzaa decorations. Or it could be, Hanukkah decorations. There's probably other holidays. Solstice.
Yeah. Put some deer antlers out.
What else is being celebrated right now? The Yule Cat. The cometh of the Yule Cat.
The Yule Dudes.
The Yule Dudes.
Can't forget the Yule Dudes.
Never forget the Yule Dudes. But Spoon Liquor, this one's for you.
Yeah, but speaking of the Yule Dudes, Alex, why don't you give us your ideas first?
So for my first idea, what I was thinking was having a life-size style Santa statue, where one hand has a little like metal plate or like a little book that like a child or a person puts their hand on. And what it does is it detects whether they're naughty or nice. And then if they're nice, they get a little gift that dispenses out of like a tube coming out of the other hand. And if they're naughty, a little piece of coal. Except there's a little secret behind it. You're always naughty. It just gives coal. This way, everyone knows where they stand in the world and what not to expect anything for Christmas, because you know what? It's really about the people around us and not about the gifts we should be receiving. So that's idea number one. Number two. Now, as you all know, I'm very lazy. And anything that can make my life that much easier, I'm going to be all about. Now, one thing during the holidays that, although not as difficult, it's just time consuming, is setting up a Christmas tree, lighting it, decorating, and going through all of that. Nowadays, a lot of trees actually come pre-lit, which is awesome. But my idea is, why aren't the trees also coming pre-ornamented? So what I'm saying is we need a pre-lit and pre-decorated tree that you can just basically set up just like you do now. Maybe takes 20 minutes to put together, maybe less, and you're good to go and ready for the holidays. Idea number trace. Basically, I just want a bull machine that is themed to a reindeer. So that when you're having, your bull riding machine, that is just reindeer themed. And then you have that for your holiday parties. If Santa can be pulled by a sleigh with reindeer, why can't you ride one? I mean, they are the perfect height. I'm just saying, I've seen reindeer in real life. They're the perfect height to ride. Just saying. Number 4, kind of going back to my second idea of being as lazy as possible. One of the other things that is probably even more hated, although people love doing it, but also despise doing it, is putting out outdoor lights on their house. You got to get your ladder out, hang it up on the gutters or edge of the house, drape it over some trees. And that is not only dangerous, it's tiresome, time consuming. You're out in the cold. And then you got to just take it down in, like, if you're a good person, at least by February. Why not have a retractable lights, essentially icicle lights, because that's like all the rage half the time, icicle lights that are installed on the edge of your house in little boxes that when you flick a switch, they descend down. And then with another switch, they light up. And then when you're done with them and the season's over, you press the switch and a little motor retracts them back into the little housing that stays there the rest of the year, inconspicuously right under the edge of the roof. So that way you don't have to do squat. As long as you're not obstructed and the wire is still doing well, you're good to go. And again, you don't even have to go outside. You don't have to get a ladder, nothing. Just easy. And last, but certainly not least, we all love a nice fire and a fireplace this time of year, just at night, just to warm the house, makes it feel real holiday. But sometimes, you really want to mess with people, especially the kids, like I do. I love messing with children, especially my nieces and nephews. And what I would say is, especially when they're nice and young, when you have a fire going and they're about to go to bed, you slip a little log onto the fire, a little log that looks like Santa, so that you could see Santa burning in the fireplace, as especially very, reminiscent on Christmas Eve. So it almost looks like he didn't make it through the chimney, because, people are weird and making children suffer is hilarious. Psychologically, of course, not physically. That's terrible. And those are my ideas.
Thanks, Alex. Let's go over your ideas. Your first idea, the life-size Santa statue, the naughty or nice detector. I'm going to put this on the okay pile, leaning towards nice, simply because I can do stuff with coal and I like free coal. So if he's just giving out free coal, yeah, I can have a nice little barbecue with that. So yeah. Okay pile. Okay pile, leaning towards nice. Pre-lit, pre-decorated tree. I'm going to put this in the okay pile. And the reason I'm going to put this in the okay pile is when I was growing up and we trimmed our tree, it was like an experience, it was like something we did together. We would put up each of our ornaments. We had our own ornaments that we made in school. And when we were younger, it was a whole big experience. But as we grew older, we weren't doing it together as much. It wasn't as important. And like, I could see if you're an older person or if you're in like a assistant living facility and you just want to get something up real quick just to bring in cheer, or there's pets and animals that you're afraid that'll knock over ornaments or get into ornaments, this would be a good solution for that. So it's definitely not a naughty idea. I'm going to put in the okay pile. Mechanical reindeer. As much as I like mechanical bulls, this is going in the okay pile, leaning towards naughty. And not naughty in the way you think it is.
Naughty?
Not naughty. Not that naughty.
Yeah, you do that better than I do.
What naughty?
Yeah, exactly.
The reason it's leaning towards naughty is my main concern is the antlers. Because with mechanical bull riding, sometimes you go over the head of the animal and not just side to side or back.
You do realize you're not putting like the actual antlers on it, right?
No, when you said reindeer, I'm thinking reindeer with antlers.
It's called foam antlers.
Still, that's in my way. That's gonna mess with my arm balance or my arms balance. Yeah, leaning towards naughty. Outdoor retractable lights. This is going in the nice pile. This is something that every year when I decorate, I always decorate early just to justify having to take the time and the effort to put up all my decorations, simply because if I'm going to spend the time and effort, it's staying up for at least a month. So having this retractable light for outside, I think that's a great idea. And then you can just use it for special occasions too. It doesn't necessarily have to always be for the winter holidays. It's something that'll just spruce up the outside of your house.
especially if you get like the ones on Christmas trees. You know how they have like the changing lights, because the
Mhm.
tree I've got can go white or rainbow color. So I mean, if they're LED, you probably
Yeah.
could do something where it's just switch a little thing, do like different color lights.
Yeah, no, I really like this. So
Could do
definitely,
red, white, and blue for 4th of July.
yeah, you could do a lot of different things. So yeah, that's definitely in the nice pile. And then the Santa log. So is this just like a whole Santa, or is this just like a boot, like Santa's boot?
Yeah, I was thinking about that,
or
like either
Santa's
something that looks like the
arm?
hat almost, where it's like the last, or like the boot would be interesting, but then that means he probably got away and just lost the boot. I want something where it looks like he fell in.
Yeah.
Maybe like a very festive looking arm.
See, I'm gonna put this in the naughty pile, because it's like it's hard to replicate like a whole human being being burnt into a fireplace.
Nah, you
Now-
can't do the whole thing. You can't do the whole
now
thing.
I know, but even to give the illusion that a whole person burnt in a fireplace, especially like the whole red suit, hat,
Mhm.
boots, it's hard to fake. But if I may add like a little to this,
No.
if you were to say an elf on the shelf log and just throw that little elf in the damn fire, I would put that in a nice idea.
But you could do that without it being a log.
Yeah,
You could
but
just
then
throw an elf in the shelf in the fire
Yeah.
if you really
You
wanted
can't
to.
breathe that.
no,
No, I'm just saying you can. Doesn't mean you should.
yeah,
Oh, yeah, it's true. You
I want
can
a burnable one.
on a shelf.
You know what happens to snitches? They get into the fireplace. But yeah, those are my
That's
pilings.
aggressive.
Yeah, I am aggressive.
Nice.
Thank you so much for your piling, Kate.
You're welcome.
What about you, Ajax? How do you think I did? Were there those nice ideas or naughty ideas?
Well, let's find out. All right. So, Alex, your first idea of a life-sized style Santa statue. I'm kind of excited by the nice or the naughty. It makes you think, like, which one am I going to be? And you're always naughty, but if you're always getting coal, I only have like, how many of these statues are we going to have to give coal to? Like how many
Wait, what do you
people-
mean?
How are we marketing these statues?
You
Like,
should
is
only
there
have
gonna be
like
in every
one per
home?
household.
Okay, there's one in every house.
Well, it's whoever wants to buy it. I guess we're going too far into the extreme of it.
Yeah, I was
think of
just
the
thinking,
idea
like, what if
itself.
everybody had one of these statues and all
Yeah.
the coal was coming out, and then the coal industry went busting? But very few people got coal.
I was interpreting this as it's like at the town square, and it's just
You
like
could do
a
it there too.
community
Oh,
statue.
Sure.
That's how I thought of it as.
Yeah,
Oh, I like
Huh?
that idea.
that's fine with
Okay,
me.
if you're
Again,
just hanging out in the town square, giving
As-
out some
as
free
I
coal
often
because you've
do.
been naughty, I'll put that in the nice ideas pile.
Sweet.
Not everybody needs a Santa in their house.
Mhm. Everyone gets it. Once it's created, all will have it all year round.
So for your second idea of pre-lit and pre-decorated tree to get 20 minutes together, I love this idea. I like the idea. No fuss, poof, it's up. I was even thinking, like, is there some way you could have like a pop-up Christmas tree where you have a case and just open it and just go bling, pre-decorated, all set to go?
I know they have like weird, like those spiral like trees that it's kind of like that, but they're not like trees. They're like more almost like modern art.
Okay, well, I'm putting this one in the nice pile because I like the idea. The bull machine that's reindeer themed. Yeah, I like this idea too. Anytime you get to ride a non-living animal, usually in a circle of it bucking, it's usually fun. So it's in the nice pile.
Okay, thank you.
I like reindeer. like when you say like I'm gonna go ride, you can't really say like I want to go ride a reindeer. I feel like that sounds kind of awkward because we usually say ride bull. So, but it's me hard to say. Like I feel like it's not gonna roll off the tongue just as well as I want to go ride the bull.
Instead of like ride bull, we're
Ride the deer.
gonna reindeer.
We're gonna reindeer.
We're gonna reindeer.
All right. I'll put that in the nice ideas pile. I like
Sweet.
the idea of raining deer. So for your fourth idea of putting outdoor lights on the house within the box that's under the edge of the roof. My only concerns were pretty much just like it's up there for a whole year, and then what's going to happen to the box as it's exposed to the elements, and then like what's going to happen to the motor year after year if you're just using it.
Well,
once
it's
a year.
enclosed, so
It's
the motor's
enclosed.
enclosed. It's just
Okay.
basically the lights will dispense out of a hole in the box. Because they're outdoor lights. Again, these are meant to be outdoor, just like are currently out there this time of year. It just, you press your little button, the motor's engaged, unwind it so it drops down. And then when you're done, the motor reverses and pull the lights back into the housing, and then it just stays there. Like, it's
I like
hard.
this idea. I'll put it in a nice
onto
pile.
the house. Perfect.
Done. And then for your fifth idea of the Santa log, is this like a small carved log? Or like, what do you think?
It'd be a carved log, but it should be like an arm or a leg or something that is clearly like someone in a red suit, but it's still just a piece of wood. When all is said and done.
I'm just thinking, like, this is, if you want to make it look like an arm, it should be identifiable. That, hey, that's an arm. So that's gonna get some, like, work done into it to make it look like a physical hand
and paint it.
Yeah, there's a lot of effort that goes into your.
Absolutely. Well, this is kind of like a one-time use, because Santa's not burning every day. You're not going to have a pile of hands and legs, carved legs in your fireplace, although that would be pretty impressive.
I like that idea a lot.
Just arms and legs all over
just throwing them into the fire. Oh my God. I love that idea.
That's a little scary.
Not even like painted, just like in the shape of hands and legs and skulls. That would be so badass.
I mean, and if you're a log maker, you're going to have to make a lot if this is happening every year. So there could be a pretty good.
Yeah, but you got to think
log.
It takes time to create. So it's going to be something where it's skilled labors, and it's probably going to be expensive. But if it's a one-time use kind of thing, seasonal thing, or for special occasions.
And then the artist has to be okay with people always burning their art. Like, I feel like
you go into this knowing that's going to happen.
I mean, this is opening up a whole new industry of woodworking. I'm for this. So it's in the nice pile.
Cool. Thank you guys for your pilings.
Thank you for your ideas.
Let me do my ideas for holiday decoration. So for my first idea, there's always been a lot of outdoor decoration displays where I grew up. Like, that's a thing we do around here. We'll drive around and look at people's Christmas lights or holiday displays, and it's usually around the same theme: Santa and a sleigh, snowmen, mangers, nativities, inflatables, things like that. You don't really, once you see it, you've seen it. You don't have to go down that block again. It's the same decorations for the whole season. So for my first idea, I want to do an advent calendar house decoration, outdoor display. So each day a different decoration is revealed, and it'll have there would be numbers 1 through 25, and each day a new number is revealed. And it could be like day 1 could be, an elf, day 2, elf interacting with a toy, day 3, supervising elf 1 and the toy. Like, it could like create a whole scene. And like finally, like day 25, the big reveal of Santa. So that's my first idea. My second idea is, like Alex, sometimes I'm super lazy, but I'm also super frugal. And the one thing I hate doing is buying specialty items for specialty occasions. So for my second idea, I kind of want to repurpose holiday decor for different holidays. For instance, if I had a witch that I got for Halloween, I want to maybe change her hat from black to red and her hair to gray, and all of a sudden she's Mrs. Claus. Or those giant Home Depot skeletons. Have you seen this? Home Depot is selling these, I think it's 12-foot skeletons. They have for the past, I think, 2 years for Halloween. And people have repurposed them to like have them string up Christmas lights around a tall tree, and it makes it look like the skeletons are part of the holiday decoration. So I really like that. I like incorporating other props and other things into your decorating. This kind of reminds me of people who have like statues that they'll decorate for each holiday. Like some people have like a stone gnome, and they'll put like a Christmas hat on them or put a pumpkin in front of them or, have a turkey next to them. I like the idea of repurposing the same stuff for different occasions. So that was idea number 2. Idea number 3. Inside your home, a lot of people also decorate. And I actually have to kind of give credit to Ajax on this one. I'm at the point where in my repertoire, I have enough to decorate my living room and dining room, but I still have nothing in my office, nothing in my bedroom, nothing really in my bathroom. It would be kind of neat if I had Christmas in the living room, Kwanzaa in the dining room, Hanukkah in the bedroom, having different holidays represented throughout my home. So that's idea number 3. My last idea number 4. I always found it weird that we take live Christmas trees, take them out of their natural environment, bring them into our house, decorate them, and then throw them out at the end of the season. So for my 4th idea, I want to do a reverse of that. So I want my decoration to look like people are outside, decorated as trees, and then on the inside, it looks like trees actually live in the house, like sitting watching TV, but being a tree. So yeah, maybe holding an axe and there could be bloody stumps on the human's feet to look like they've been planted or put in a stand out front. I think that would be kind of an interesting twist on the Christmas tree decor. But yeah, those are my ideas. Ajax, why don't you pile my ideas first?
Why, sweetenly. So, for your first idea of outdoor decoration displays, but in the Advent calendar style, within each day another decoration will be revealed. Well, I mean, number one, I like the elf supervisor yelling at the elf or complimenting the elf on, a job
supervising.
well done.
Yeah.
Supervising. I don't know. I think it'd be kind of cute. And it has another little portion to it that is revealed each day. It leaves you guessing what the actual whole scene is going to be. And I mean, you get so used to looking at elves that you forget about Santa. So surprise. Well, I'll put that in the nice ideas pile. And then for your second idea of repurposing holiday decor for different holidays. I mean, I think this is a great way to save your decorations, but also reuse them because you only use them once a year. And then you got to store them away on purpose. Like you got to store them away for once a year. Oh, that's you got to find storage space for that. So being able to use it multiple times a year, I like that idea. I once drove by a house that had different skulls out in front of their yard, and they always had their skulls wearing like different hats and different themed clothing for each different holiday. So yeah, I like that idea. That's going in a nice ideas pile. And then for your third idea of a different holiday in every room, I gave you the idea for it.
You did.
So I liked it then and I still like it now. My feelings haven't changed for that idea. I think it would be fun to have a different celebration in every room and different themed foods in each room too.
I didn't say anything about food.
I went there.
You're going a little crazy now.
I'm over decorating.
I don't cook. I don't cook very well.
Well, I still put this in a nice ideas pile because that's what's going to be in my themed rooms. And then for your fourth idea of Kate wanting to decorate people outside, and then on the inside have the trees be people.
So the trees appear to be living in the house, and the humans are their decorations.
Is this
outside.
in a real house?
Well, it would be kind of like a window dressing you would set up. So it looks like if you looked in the window, it would appear that the trees are sitting there eating dinner or watching TV. But it would be just like a static window dressing. You would actually live inside your house. You wouldn't have to maneuver around.
Okay, that was what I was concerned of. I was like, oh man, I wish I could sit in my chair over here, but this tree already is.
Yeah. And then it kind of ruins the illusion if someone walks by and a human is sitting next to the tree eating dinner when the humans are supposed to be outside and being the trees.
I mean, I can see this as a comic strip. Okay. I mean, it's interesting idea. I'm gonna at least put it in the okay pile towards nice, whatever our pile themes are for today.
Or special pile themes. Thanks, Alex.
Thanks, Kate.
Thank you, Ajax, for your pilings. Alex, are you ready to run down this naughty, nice list?
So for your first idea of your advent calendar outdoor decoration, I kind of was a little bit confused about it, to be perfectly honest. Just because it's like, I wasn't sure if it was all out and just covered, or if you put this stuff out as the day goes on. That's what I was kind of confused about.
It's kind of all out, and then each one's revealed.
Gotcha.
So it might be like little boxes, and then you just lift the number off, and it reveals it's like a weird diorama, I guess.
Okay.
25 dioramas for each day. And like it's like a main character in each box. You just slide the lid off.
Gotcha. So it reveals a whole piece.
Yes.
The whole art piece, as it were. I was kind of confused, but then at the end there was Santa. So immediately this goes in the good ideas pile, because Santa. You can't say no to Santa.
Good ideas pile?
I'm sorry. It's going to the nice ideas pile because of Santa. And it's a good idea. So for your second idea of repurposing holiday decorations and whatnot for different holidays, yeah, I was kind of almost thinking, I know it's not the way it was, I was thinking like modular, almost like where they have bits that come off and you stick them on to a central point and you just have like a box full of arms, legs, and bits that can be used on certain ones. That's how I was picturing it. I know that's not
like
how
a
it was
Mr.
presented.
Potato Head.
Yeah.
Yes, kind of like that. Yes.
I actually like that a lot.
Yeah. Even with that in mind, but yeah, it's nothing wrong with repurposing things. I have 100% agree. I'm gonna put it in the okay going towards nice, just because you could easily go overboard. It'd be hard to organize it unless you keep everything in the right boxes and stuff. But still, probably would be less decorations stuff overall than what is traditionally done with just everything in its own little separate spot. Number 3, representing different holidays in different rooms. I'm putting this in the okay going towards naughty on this one, only because although it sounds like such a great idea, it really does, because it's inclusive, it's everything. But at the same time, a lot of these, especially with the religious holidays, it feels almost insensitive to a degree. If you're not Jewish, why are you celebrating? Or it's not that you shouldn't be okay with it. You're not saying it's a bad thing that you don't have it, but it feels a bit like cultural appropriation a bit. So I could see it. I could see it kind of going in that direction, where if you have a Jewish friend going into your house, they expect, if you're not Jewish, or you might have Christmas, and then they see you having a menorah that have during the, like, it's a little strange. It's one thing if you go to their house and you learn about it and you kind of become a part of it, even if it's just for the day or for the week, just so you learn about it. That's one thing. That's them letting you into that, versus you kind of taking it and making it your own. Even though you have other rooms with other things. It's not like you're a museum where you're teaching about it, because that's again sharing it. You're not calling it your own. You're not making it your own.
Yeah.
So again, the spirit behind it is very nice, but I could definitely see where it could go in the negative direction, depending on how you look at it.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that. That's a really good point.
For your last idea of your opposite decoration and whatnot, it's a very creative idea. Very creative. I cannot stress this enough. It's super creative. I'm going to put this in the okay going towards nice, because it's that creative. I really like it. The problem is it gets a little gory when you're getting bloody limbs. And this is coming from the guy who has the limb-shaped logs going onto a fire to scare children. And even I'm going, maybe this is a bit too far. I mean, but the creativity, I can't even put in the okay. It's still something I would say. I would be like, that's amazing if I drove past it. I'd be like, that is cool. I wouldn't do it myself, but that is really cool to see. That's why it's going the okay towards nice pile.
Thanks, Alex. I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Ajax, why don't you give us your ideas?
So, for my first idea, I would like to have a snowmaker to cover my yard in snow, sort of like what they have on ski lifts. If you're dreaming of a white Christmas and if climate change has got you down, I mean, make your own snow. You can also make everybody jealous on your block because you're having a white Christmas, or you could share the white Christmas with them if there is enough snowmaking supplies, depending on where you live. For my second idea, I was thinking about just like putting some mistletoe over your dog door or your cat litter box, especially if it's like one of those dome ones. You could put some mistletoe over there just to, get them involved in the holiday spirit and make them experience the wonder of walking under a threshold with mistletoe, even on like a little mouse hole, like, where the mice come out and, scurry around your house. Put a little piece of mistletoe right there. Let them enjoy some holiday spirit. So then for my third idea, decorating your house like it's a relaxing spa fit for Santa. I mean, these holidays are a hectic time. It's a month full of potential social activities. End of the year for work, it's getting busy. The winter season, if you're in the Northern Hemisphere, is freezing. And I don't know, but 2021 has had some good challenges to that. There's a lot happening. So you know what? Not only does Santa need a little R&R, I think that a lot of people need a lot of R&R. If you don't feel like decorating, your traditional way, decorate your house like a spa. Have some soft calming light. And if Santa was there, he would probably like this. He's been flying around all night. His eyes need a rest. So some soft lights, some light music in the background. He's been listening to some sleigh bells all day. They might be ringing in his head. I mean, or if they can get the calm sound of falling snow and put that in a room, I would love to hear that. Also, I was thinking about in the spas having a foot bath. Number one, I've always wanted to try one, or like, those warm foot spas. I feel like those look like the epitome of relaxation. Also, if Santa was to use it too, he's got to wear those big heavy boots all day. So he's got to rest his tired feet. And then after you have your hot foot bath, then the rest of your body's jealous. So you need to have a nice warm bath yourself. And the other thing in my relaxed spa is a chocolate fountain, because chocolate fountain. So then for my fourth idea of decorating your house virtually, sort of like either an app for your phone or a possible video game, like where you could just do it from your own sofa, where you can just use your phone and take a picture of the room and then decorate it virtually with decorations on it. This can be in a video game or one of those online phone games where even if you don't like your decorations, you can erase it and change it. Something that you can also do, I would like to do, is take a picture of your house. If you decorate your house, one day you can have all the blow-ups in your yard. One day you can have icicle lights everywhere. Whatever your taste is, you can change your decorations day by day. And then if you want to, you can take a picture and save that memory and send it as a postcard, because who doesn't want to see your fancily decorated house that's not really decorated because it's virtual? And then for my fifth idea, I know that Kate really likes to, she's a Plarnist, Plarn artist. She makes a lot of Plarn objects. Plarn is plastic yarn out of plastic bags. So I was thinking that there's some perfect opportunities to make some Christmas decorations out of Plarn, like Plarn wreaths, maybe a Plarn nativity set with a Plarn baby Jesus, a Plarn ornaments like Plarn balls that you can just hang from the tree, and snowflakes. That might be a fun thing to make the shapes out of. So decorating with reusable materials. And you're going to be reducing plastic bag waste. And this can actually last forever too, because plastic doesn't decompose. So these are long-lasting decorations. Oh, and then my last idea is decorating your house with everyday items. Silverware and pencil icicles, sponges around the base of your tree to act like a tree skirt. Your tree, instead of having a star on top, a colander. Sprinkle salt around your house to make it look like there's snow peppered throughout your room. I mean, you can go wild depending on what your objects are and what your creativity has. So yeah, decorate your house with everyday objects. Yeah, and you'll do nativity scene. I can't say that it's just my idea because I feel like we discussed this prior to, but you'll do nativity scene. And those are my ideas. Alex.
Yeah, Ajax, what's up?
Can you pile my ideas, please?
Oh, yeah, sure. I wasn't sure what you needed. All right. So, Ajax, for your first idea of having a snowmaker to ensure that you have a white Christmas. Yeah, this is a good idea. They actually sell these. Like, they sell these at Walmart, has these.
No way.
Yes, go to Walmart.com. They literally sell these. It's less than $100 for like a small one. You got to buy some juice for it, but yeah.
Snow juice.
And
Yes,
just
no
to let our listeners know, we are not sponsored by Walmart, but Walmart, if you would like to sponsor us, please contact us at ideasallday.podcast@gmail.com.
Yes, we'll sell your snow juice. Yeah, no, I was looking it up while you were saying that. I was looking it up. That's a thing already. That particular one is more for creating a snowy scene, so you can have it like falling. It's not like real snow. Like
No, I wanted snow, like a snow blaster maker. So you've
Yeah.
got snow piled like on the mountains.
Yeah, just be careful because those things, if you get that full size, I think I was listening to a radio where they had a guy from a ski slope on, and he said, yeah, if we turn those on, it's just $20,000 before we even use it. Like if we just decide to turn it on, the electric company says, yeah, it's $20,000.
Oh, so
turn it
that
on.
is
And that's before electrical usage. Just to turn it on, they have to do that. Yeah, it's crazy.
That's
It's
very
like an agreement.
expensive.
It's
This
like-
is a very
yes.
this is a splurgy Christmas if you ever
Yes.
do that.
Yeah, if you're doing one of those, ooh, versus like, yeah, there's different sizes. Like I said, that was the cheap one under 100 that you get at Walmart. There's other ones you can do. It would create a nice little wintry looking thing. It may not go high pile, but hey, if you're just looking to cover your grass and have some time to do it, you can. It goes in the nice idea pile. For the second idea, the mistletoe over the litter box, or various threshold. I mean, I'm going to put this in the naughty idea because all I can think of is, oh, the cat's going to get a kiss right after he took a shit. And you're going, oh, you're just adorable. And yo, what's that smell? It smells like shit. So yeah, not the best. Not the best. We could have picked like the doggy door or some other thing, like had a little like threshold close to the ground in the hallway. I don't know.
No, those are other options too.
Yeah,
Just wherever your pet goes through.
No, you specifically said the litter box.
I did.
Yeah.
I still thought it'd be interesting.
Oh yeah, it logically it thinks what's a small archway that the animal specifically uses. Oh yeah, litter box, sure, but they're still going there to take shit.
It's true.
So yeah. I mean, the mouse one it's a mouse, it's a pest. It means you got a hole in your wall. Still not great. Your third idea, your spa decorations for Santa. I'm gonna put this one in the okay pile, and the reason it's not even in the naughty list is because it's for Santa. Because this has nothing to do with Christmas. This is post-Christmas. This is like setting it up for Boxing Day. I'm not decorating my house for as a spa because it's Christmas. I could do that any time of year if I really wanted to. So that the only reason is because you're doing it for Santa that I'm giving it the okay pile, and that's just me being generous because it's Christmas time. But yeah, that's you being lucky with that one.
Got a generous okay. I'll take it.
Yeah, it's very generous. Number 4, virtual decoration. I'm going to put this in the okay going towards naughty, only because it's very frugal, which I appreciate, but it's still not decorating. It's there's probably tons of games where you can do virtual houses and put decorations on, but when you take the phone down, your house is still the same. Now, if you're something where you can't have decorations for whatever reason, because you can't really show it off, it doesn't really feel festive when you wake up and you see it there. It just isn't the same. I understand maybe that's an option for some people, which is why I don't want to put it in the naughty pile, but it's still not great. So, okay, going towards naughty. And then number 5, decorating using Plarn. I'm going to put this one in the okay, going towards nice pile because, again, you're reusing, discarded materials, things reuse. If you can't recycle it, which a lot of people don't, but here's the only issue it didn't get into the nice ideas pile is if it became really popular, then all of a sudden the demand for plastic bags goes up just so they can reuse them to make into that. Did you think about that one?
And there's also going like plastic bag bans coming into place too. So they're going to become a rare commodity. You're going to do a dumpster diving for your Plarn.
Kidding me? That's already the case up where I am. Like we have to use reusable bags at the grocery store. We do not have options. I mean, mind you can still get the ones for the vegetables and stuff, but that's about the only option that's there. Everything else is either paper bags or you bring your own, and that's it. There is no plastic bags anymore. So welcome to the club.
Thanks for telling us what life is like.
It's actually not that bad. I don't really mind it. It took a little getting used to for like 2 weeks, and then you're like, it's no big deal. Number 6, decorating with everyday objects. This one's going straight in the naughty idea list. I mean, I don't know what the heck you're talking about. Scattering sponges under your tree and then sprinkling salt all over your rug. And no, this is stupid. This is just stupid. What do you do? No. One, it's a waste of salt, which is unlucky. Number two, you know how many sponges you'd have to buy to cover the underneath of your tree? No.
I have a lot of sponges. Who knows?
Yeah,
I mean,
well,
it's just an idea.
who has that many sponges? You know how many sponges it would take? Probably like 50.
Somebody went to Costco.
Yeah, even for Costco, that's a lot.
Oh.
So naughty ideas pile all the way. Extra naughty, if you ask me.
Ooh,
Not like that naughty.
I know. I got violent, extra naughty.
Yes. Kate. And then for your seventh idea, the Yule Dude nativity scene. I mean, of course, this is going into the nice ideas pile. I mean, anything that involves spoon liquor is always going to get a thumbs up for me. So yeah, those are my pilings.
Thanks, Alex. Kate, would you like to pile my ideas?
Sure, I would love to.
Thank you.
Idea number 1, snowmaker to cover your yard in snow. This is going straight into the naughty idea. I don't like snow. I hate snow. Making fake snow, I think, is like an act against God and Mother Nature. So yeah, naughty. Idea number 2, mistletoe for your pets. I like how Alex's problem was that you're kissing your cat after the cat has used the bathroom instead of just kissing animals. This is very beastie. And since it's very beastie, I'm putting it in the naughty list, in the naughty pile. No beastie. Idea number 3, relaxing spa for Santa. I'm going to put this in the nice pile. I like it. It's creative. It's different. I don't know if I would have a foot bath and a chocolate fountain. That seems like a lot of work, but soft light, calming music, like a little like sitting area or like massage area, and having like a fake Santa out laying down for a massage. I think
I
that
was
would
thinking
be
like
cute.
a doubles massage with Mrs. Claus.
Yeah, no, I think that would be really cute and really creative and different. So yeah, nice pile. Idea number 4, virtual decorations, interior, exterior. When you first said like an app on your phone, I thought originally it was going to be like a projection, you know, those projections that go onto your house. I thought that's where this was going.
That would be kind of
project
cool.
You could pick what you want projected onto your house, and then it's basically projection of whatever it is that you want to decorate your house with. So that I thought was neat, but the fact that it's just an app, I want to put it in the okay pile, because what I do like is I know a lot of people will decorate their fireplace or mantle, not that I have one, and have like a Christmas tree, and they'll take their family photo in front of that and that'll be their Christmas card. This would be a good idea to like make a background for your family Christmas card, so you don't have to go ahead and get that tree trimmed perfectly, and you don't have to have the hangings or the stockings hangings ever so slightly. You can have it all like produced and then have your family photo just regular, and then that being your background. So okay pile. Number 5, Plarn decorations, wreaths, ornaments. This is going in a nice pile. I like this. I like this as a project. Plastic bags are getting harder to come by now. Unluckily, the county that I live in has not banned them. So I have little helpers, little Kate helpers getting me plastic bags. And I actually like it because I get a lot of plastic bags, and it's like, I feel good about it because it's not going into trash cans. It's not going into the rubbish. It's not going onto barges. It's being used. So yeah, I like this idea a lot. This might be a project for next year to create a wreath or an ornament out of Plarn. We'll see how it goes. So yeah, nice pile. Decorating with everyday items. So what I feel like we're really getting out of touch with is creativity, physical creativity. Like we can do things on our phones, we can do things on Photoshop, we can come up with these really cool ideas, but to actually like look at an item and put it into a situation that it's not meant for and still have it work, I think is a great exercise in creativity. I think this would be a great idea for younger people, children, families. It gives them like a task to try to do. So yeah, I'm going to put decorating with everyday items as a nice idea. And then the Yule Dudes nativity scene, obviously nice. Like this is going in the nice pile. You dudes they're kind of like family now. So yeah, I got to support them. But yeah, those are my pilings.
Thanks, Kate. Can we also have like a blow up Yule cat?
Yeah, I would be fine with a Yule cat.
Like
Why would you want a cat
life-size?
that explodes?
Inflatable Yule cat.
Inflatable.
Oh.
How big is a Yule cat though?
Pretty big.
But
But
the size of 2 cats.
I don't know how big it is,
Hmm.
but I know it's pretty big. But we should probably thank our listeners.
Well, thanks everyone for coming by and listening. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season.
And thank you so much for listening. And we'll see you next time.
Thank you for listening. And if you want to hear us next time, you can listen to us on Spotify, Pandora, iTunes, Stitcher, Anchor, anywhere you can get podcasts. You should be able to find us on your podcasting platform. If you can't find us on your podcasting platform, make sure to reach out to us at our email at ideasaldaypodcast@gmail.com. We have a Facebook page. We got a YouTube channel with playlists. And we also have an Instagram at Ideas All Day Podcast. But yeah, thanks for listening. Happy holidays. Enjoy the season.
Bye.
Bye.